Alrighty, the Pinch Perfect event has started today in Pokemon Go. That means there is Shiny Boost on Dwebble, Clauncher, and I believe Corfish. We'll go through the event details a little bit later on. Just checking out here, got a Dwebble here. Seems like the spawns have not changed that much already at the start of the event, but we can only hope. We've got the timed research, which is catch 25 Pokemon. I believe they're all Dwebble encounters because I have seen earlier that they change every 2 days, I believe it is. And then we've got the timed research here as well, which just gives you encounters with all of the event Pokemon, and I believe it's Clawf at the end of it, but we'll go over that a little bit later on today. We do have field research as well in the game. There's a debut of Clawf, Shiny Dhelmise as well, so fingers crossed we can get that brand new Shiny Dhelmise on the first day today. Alrighty, so we've got our first Dhelmise check from a raid. First check of the event. I have already done one raid from New South Wales, but that's alright, it wasn't shiny. First one of the event from us. Is it going to be shiny? No, that's alright. 12, 16, 52. Don't know if that's good or not. I do not know the hundo CPs for this Pokemon in raids. Have 3 winner raid tasks as well. So we're going to have a look at that, see if that's any good, see if we can get the shiny out of the research tasks. Did take a couple of stops to spin them, but they did seem pretty common. 1214, nope, not shiny. 1251, Clawf. Okay, so there's our first Clawf encounter. So yes, you can get Clawf and Dhelmise out of winner raid tasks, which I think is, I mean, look, like everyone else, they just want a shiny hunt Dhelmise, but Clawf is fine. New in the decks. No idea what the hundo CP is. This could be a secret hundo. 998, and it is absolute trash. Alrighty, we've got another Dhelmise check from a raid here, coming all the way from New Zealand. So can New Zealand provide the shiny? Damn it, no, and not a hundo, because it's not better than my last one. That's alright, on to the next one. Alrighty, we got another Dhelmise check from a raid here. This one was from Fleece King over in Sydney. Let's see if he can give me the shiny. No, damn it. That's alright, not a hundo either. That's alright. On to the next. We're going to be going through the researches. So we've got the Dwebble timed research for today. Let's see, I believe these are all going to be Dwebble encounters. That is a Dwebble. One is not shiny. Not sure what the hundo is, but if I knew, I'd tell you. Third one is not shiny and worse than the other one. So more than likely, not a hundo. Alrighty, second to last one, not shiny. Oh, it is shiny, look at that. Dwebble's shiny is just so different. You just don't know if it's shiny or not until it sparkles. Let's see if it's good. It's the highest one of the CP range, so we can only hope that it's going to be half decent. It is. It's alright. It's alright. That just means the other ones aren't very good. Last one is not a shiny. Alrighty, and lucky last, I believe this is going to be a Clawf encounter. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. First we'll get that Stardust, we'll get the XP, and then we'll get the Clawf. 1001 CP. I do believe the hundo for this is 1030 CP, but we'll have to double check that one. Alrighty, now moving on to the premium timed research. This is the ticket. Let's find out. It is a Dwebble 517. It is the highest one that I have seen. Let's see if that's actually any good. Not bad, not bad. Second encounter is Corfish. I believe this does give you an encounter with all the event boosted Pokemon, I believe. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. We'll find out all together. That is terrible. Second to last encounter, a Clauncher. I do need these XL candies, so I do have Kyogre Primal Reverted, so that way I can get the extra XLs. Because funnily enough, last time Clauncher was shiny boosted, I got my first ever shiny Clauncher within like the first hour of the event, and it ended up being a shundo. So that wasn't actually half bad either. This last encounter, Dhelmise, awesome. Good that they give you a Dhelmise encounter. Don't think it's any good going off of the CP. And lucky last encounter for this page, My guess is that it's probably going to be a Clorf. It is a Clorf, and that is absolutely shocking. So just showing you guys, I did in fact get the Shundo Clauncher. As you can see there, from research, you know, pretty freaking stoked with it. So I do need a lot of XLs to be able to try and max this thing to level 50. I won't be evolving it, just because I do prefer Clauncher itself as a Pokemon than Clawitzer. So if I get another one, obviously it'll get evolved, but the chances of me getting a second Shundo of it, very slim. Alrighty, so while we wait, the research, event details, bonuses, how long it goes for, and all the features about the event in general. So it's called Pitch Perfect, runs from Tuesday 10 AM local time to Sunday 8 PM local time. The bonuses are catching 2 times catch XP for Pokemon, increased chance of encountering Corphish, Dwebble and Clauncher all as their shiny variants, which is great. As you can see, Clorf does debut, same with shiny Dhelmise. Dhelmise is more than likely a 1 in 64 odds of being a shiny, and whereas Corphish, Dwebble and Clauncher are more than likely roughly 1 in 128 chance of being shiny as well. Wild encounters, so we've got Sandshrew, Tentacruel, Onyx, Rhyhorn, Magikarp, Trapinch, Corphish, Drillbur, Dwebble, Binnacle and Clauncher. You might even encounter a Tortuga or an Archon. As you can see here, Dwebble, Corphish and Clauncher appear more on these respective days. Star raids is Corphish, Dwebble and Clauncher. If they're around, I might raid them, you just never know. 3-star raids is obviously Dhelmise there, and also Dondozo. Not going to worry about Dondozo myself. The field research tasks, personally I'm only going to be focusing on winner raid tasks, but if you wanted to focus on catch 10 Pokemon, you've got Corphish, Dwebble and Clauncher as well as there with their respective Hundo CPs. Winner raid is obviously Dhelmise and Clorf, just like I said, whereas Dhelmise, the Hundo CP is 1,264 and Clorf is at 1,030 as well. There is timed research, as we just went through. It does change every second day by the looks of it, depending on the day of the Pokemon. So on Thursday we'll get Corphish, and then Saturday we'll get Clauncher. And then that's the timed research as well. It's pretty much this first page over again for the second page. Alrighty, we've completed the second page of the premium timed research for Pitch Perfect. It is just the first page as we did before all over again. Hopefully we can get something out of it, particularly at Dhelmise. That's alright, not a Dwebble, that's alright. Don't need the Dwebble, just completed that family just before, so that's perfect. Second encounter is Corphish. Desperately need that shiny. That shiny has eluded me ever since its debut. Third encounter is Clauncher. Not a shiny or a Hundo. Some leaves. Second to last encounter, I believe this is the Dhelmise. It is. This encounter, this can't be shiny because it is the Clorf, but it could be a Hundo. It is not a Hundo. Alrighty, got a Dynamax EV check here. Could be shiny, could be a Hundo. I don't have either of them as a Dynamax. Let's find out. Not shiny, and I don't believe that's a Hundo. Here, thank you to Moonproof for letting me piggyback. Shiny, damn it. Alrighty, we got 3 tasks here for winner raid. Shiny. Clorf, that's alright. Alrighty, from the bottom. Clorf again, not good either. Damn. Hopefully I can get one Dhelmise check out of that. Would be nice to at least get one, right? And a lucky last. Dhelmise, cool. Not a Hundo, that's alright. Shadow Cresselia shiny check here. Didn't see the CP, so it could also be a Hundo. Not a shiny, not a Hundo either, that's alright. Couple of winner raid task checks here. I did have to swap the hats. Sun is getting a little bit blighty now. So yeah, don't want to get too sunburnt. First one is Dhelmise, not a shiny or a hundo. Second one is Dhelmise as well, not a shiny, not a hundo. That is all right. Now I must say, in terms of the event, the spawns are kind of lacking a little bit. Then again, I didn't really know what I was expecting for this event. And in terms of the raids as well, like I'm at Kings Park Botanical Gardens here in Western Australia, and you know, this place normally pops off for everything, but today it turns out that it's like a legendary raid day. So it's kind of like I haven't seen one Dhelmise raid locally here. Alrighty, we got another Dhelmise check here from a raid. Fingers crossed it is a shiny. Come on, please. Damn it, it's not a shiny, and I believe that's not a hundo from the raid. That's alright. Hopefully we get it soon. Alrighty, and we've got our second shiny for the day. Would you believe it? Another shiny Dwebble. That's alright. Hopefully it's somewhat decent. At least it's another shiny, so I really cannot complain. If it wants to stay in the ball, that'll be great. Alrighty, I'm in this smaller encounter because my kilometers have just updated and I should be level 76 now. I am level 76 and there is the animation. There we go. 300 kilometers explored, 4,711 Pokemon caught and 1,334 Pokestops visited. One was complete. I'll obtain 41 platinum medals, so now I've got to power up 7 Pokemon to level 50, 100 max battles, and make 10 trades at least 300 kilometers apart, which is pretty easy to do. So yeah, on to the next challenges. Alrighty, we got another Dhelmise check here, coming from a raid. Finally, it's the first local raid that I've actually seen today. Fingers crossed it's shiny. Nope, not a shiny, and it's not a hundo either, unfortunately. That raid completed 3 winner raid tasks for me. So let's check them out, see if either of them are a shiny Dhelmise. That's a Clorf, not a hundo. Next one is a Dhelmise, not a hundo. The third one is hopefully, okay, that's a Clorf, that's a 1022. That's the highest one I've seen. I know the CP is 1030 for the hundo, but let's just see how good this one is, just to have a look and see how good it is. So 96, it's actually not bad. Alrighty, last remote raid of the day coming from New Zealand. Hopefully it is a shiny Dhelmise. It is not a shiny Dhelmise or a hundo. That is a-okay. We've got a Genesect raid here, as well as a winner raid task check as well. Is this going to be shiny? It is not, and it's not the hundo either. Oh, that's alright. Dhelmise, not shiny, and not a hundo either. Another Dhelmise check coming from a local raid this time. Hopefully it is shiny. I would love the shiny today. It's not shiny, it's a 1663. I don't actually know if this is half decent. This could be half decent. This is probably the highest CP I have seen. So it is possible. I doubt it's going to be a hundo though. Let's have a look. It's actually not bad. So we got a Dwebble raid here that has completed 3 more tasks, and then that'll be it for me today. Is this Dwebble going to be a shiny? It is not. It's an 844. Don't know if that's good or not. If it is any good, I'll show you. If it's not, just trust me, it was bad. Alrighty, now we've got our last three research tasks for the day. Dhelmise, 1237. Second one is a Clorf at 989, and then the last one is a Clorf at 996. This is going to be it for today, guys. If you did enjoy the video and you want to see more Pokemon Go content just like this, I do consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Thank you.